What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good day to you. And another major shakeup at FS1. Joy Taylor is out, as well as the show she hosted, Speak. The facility is out, which was hosted by Emmanuel, Acho. And Breakfast Ball is out, which was hosted by Craig Carlton. Danny Parkins was part of that crew, as well as Mark Schleth. We're going to talk a little bit about the shakeup that's going on over there. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you smash that follow button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channels. Those channels are Kendrick Sports Hustle, as well as TFG Sports Media. Andrew Marchand of The Athletic was the first to report the big shakeup news at FS1. Joy Taylor is done at FS1 after almost 10 years. According to reports, a contract wasn't going to be renewed, and that was a wrap. That was first reported in May. Now, you know, Joy Taylor has been named in a lawsuit, as well as former FS1 sports host Skip Bayless, by a former hairdresser that says that a former Fox executive, Charlie Dixon, made inappropriate comments and sexual misconduct toward her, and he was eventually fired at the end of April. Joy Taylor would be suspended for 2 weeks back in February, I would say, but she will come back. And now here we are. Speak is done. Joy Taylor is done after almost 10 years at the network. So that leaves an open slot again. Now, the other show that's out of there, The Facility, which is hosted by Emmanuel Acho, as well as former NFL players James Jones, Chase Daniel, and LeSean McCoy. It is done. It is canceled as well. And Breakfast Ball, the morning show, the lead-in to Speak, hosted by Craig Carlton and newcomer Danny Parkins and former NFL vet Mark Schleth. That is out too. All the reasoning for these shows being canceled, their ratings are basically in the toilet. Nobody is watching. And I think most people probably would say they don't watch. I can say I really never watched any of these shows on a consistent basis. I would tap in and watch clips, but none of them really sparked my interest. It's morning sports debate shows, in my opinion. I don't watch a lot of them anymore, even First Take, just because I think the whole formula now is played out. It's kind of like talking about the GOAT conversation in basketball. To me, that conversation is played out. I think morning sports debate shows are played out. I think people are wanting to, instead of the hot takes, instead of, trying to take shots at players and all of that, just talk about the game. Talk about the player's game. Let's leave all the personal stuff out, but I'm going off on a tangent. That's neither here nor there. But again, these shows are out, according to reports, because of low ratings. So what will replace them? At this point, we don't know, but likely FS1 is going to produce some new shows to replace these time slots. Like, again, I didn't watch Speak, really. I like Keyshawn Johnson. I'm not a big fan of Paul Pierce as an analyst. I think he's average at best. That's my opinion. As far as The Facility, watched one or two shows. Emmanuel Acho was all right. James Jones, Chase Daniel, LeSean McCoy, they was okay. Former NFL players, they can give you some insight, which I can dig that. LeSean McCoy ain't one of my favorite analysts. I think his takes be out of this world sometimes. We'll come up with these takes, but hey, it is what it is. Former athletes, they get a pass a lot of times because they played the sport, so they get these jobs. As far as Breakfast Ball, never watched the episode of it. I knew Craig Carlton came from the New York radio market, as well as Danny Parkins came from the Chicago radio market. And we all know Mark Schleth, he's been in the game for a while, as far as in front of the camera, and he was a former NFL player. So again, all three of those shows are canceled because, according to reports, low ratings. So all these guys' contracts that's a wrap. So I would like to know what you guys think. Are you shocked? Are you surprised? Was it long overdue for these shows to be given a boot? I'd like to know what you think. Talk to me in the comments. I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.